All right, what's up, Cam fam? It's Pretty Boy Dave T here, and I wanted to thank you for watching this installment of EverMore with EverLore. I got the guys muted just a little bit because I had to do a little bit of cleanup from last week's episode. It was kind of chaotic in my mind as the elon was just gone. So there's two things that I want to sort of clean up a little bit. One of our guys wanted to use the spell Earth Meld, and he was dropping down from the sky, and he wanted to do an action before hitting the ground. And I was thinking, no, you can't do that, because when you're earth melding, your body is getting you set for going into the ground. But the reality of that spell is that you can use it, you can go into the ground, and then you come out of the ground and do other actions. So that should have worked. Also, when you're using the spell Portal Breach, it actually sends you to the place you have visualized in your mind. So we were trying to go to basically a floating ship that was moving, and based on your visualization of it, it shouldn't matter where it is physically. Once you cast that spell, and if it goes through well, you should be able to get there. So my bad is the LM, but we correcting that here. So I'm about to bring the guys in here, and we're going to go ahead and get started.
Hey, how's it happening?
All right,
Make sure to purchase the Traveler's Compendium.
And whilst you have the Traveler's Compendium, you're going to be confused in the world of EverLore. You're not going to know what's going on. So you need the Monsters Menagerie to help you get accustomed to the strange creatures of Mythandria.
Well, and here's the thing now. The Monsters Menagerie is really more for the lore master. You know, so, you know, I'm going to make sure all you guys aren't going out there and getting them trying to learn the stats of all the monsters and stuff like that. We'll see. I see what you're doing, Anthony.
Unless you want to memorize all the stats, because that's pretty cool.
You.
Okay.
Right.
I will give you respect for that.
Hey, all I'm saying is if I see a giant, cone in the woods, I'm going to act a little suspicious.
See? That's the problem.
Fine.
All right.
I broke, my pencil broke, so I need to go sharpen that real quick.
All right.
So.
Okay. Just when I was about to ask who wants to do the EP.
Me. You know it. Come on.
Oh, you mean
Caleb, are you wanting to do EP? You want to try for the recap? Yeah. All right, well, come on down.
We got two.
We're about to get it started. So who's all in for the recap?
I'll go for the recap, sure.
I am.
So we got
100% of the time I go for it.
Stitch, you're not, man, come on. Come on, Stitch.
I'm back.
All right, so Caleb is 1-2. Anthony is 3-4. Uriah is 5-6. And Davey is 7-8.
Heck yeah, I am.
And I have 6.
Woo!
All right, there we go.
Last time on EverLore, Wahuru found themselves on the airship, the Skyhopper, and we were doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? We were all vibing. Reaper wanted to go ahead and test his abilities, and so as he was trying to learn how to do that, our buddy, the hand, hold on, the hands. She was like, "Hey, why don't you go cloud surfing?" And he was like, "What's that?" And then she was like, "Boop," and he just he just fell out and was cloud surfing, tied to a rope or whatever. Hilarious. Then we went back like a few days to encounter the see what was going on with the wet claws. And the wet claws were tracking something, and while that was going down, they decided to start striking. So they catapulted. He catapulted his son. Where is he at? Whatever. You guys can have the name. That's fine. But he catapulted his son, and his son goes flying, and out of nowhere he starts going in the direction that the catapult didn't launch him, and it was unnatural. We were like, man, that's crazy. So then we flash back to Wahuru. Vandra's like, man, that cloud surfing looks dope. Why don't I go give it a try? So then Vandra is like, hey, how do I cloud surf? And Hans is like, oh, this is going to be hilarious. Look at him. And I was like, oh, that's good. And I fall off the Skyhopper to cloud surf with my buddy Reaper. You know what I'm saying? Then we smash cut back to the wet claws, and he's like, man, I gotta go save my kid. So he starts hopping towards the kid, like in the air. He finally grabs on, and he's like, all right, I got him. And then they both get pulled in a different direction. They're like, what is going on here? So then we smash cut back to the Skyhopper, and Bloodstar was like, I want to go cloud surfing. Let me turn into a falcon. And she was like, why don't you just fly instead? I feel like if I tie a rope around you, it'd be difficult to cloud surf. And he was like, you know what? You're right. That's fact. So he turns into a falcon and starts flying. And then we're like, hey, Stitch, you should come and join us. Anyway, while that's happening, we go back to the Wet Claws. The Wet Claws are following this dude now. They're like, how are we going to fight him? I don't know, man. He seems powerful. So then they just kind of like waited out for a little bit, like a few days, right? And as that's happening, we back at the Skyhopper, we instantly get pulled in, like yanked in, and Hands is like, you need to get in now. Shush, shush. Like, we got to stop. So we all stand quietly, almost like camoed inside the Skyhopper. And it turns out a group of dragons just flies over the Skyhopper, just like a bunch of them. Like there was a Midnight Drake, there was a Storm one, there was a bunch of Forest ones, and they were just flying over, and we were dang, bruh. Cut to the Wet Claws. The Wet Claws are now, they like had meditated and whatnot. They stayed out a few days. They fished, whatever, some father-son bonding moments. Then they're surrounded by like 12 goblins. They're like, dang, what are we gonna do? So they encounter these goblins. They start fighting, right? They're moving. They're just trying to survive. And then out of nowhere, Matatopa goes, there's danger below. And we're like, what? And he's like, get to the surface as quickly as possible. And then he just kind of steps into the shadows, and then we just don't see him for a little bit. So then we were like, let's buff ourselves. So me and Reaper go, ha, ha, ha. And Matatopa, before he stepped in the shadows, buffed him and Kaliff. And then we just go down, like, as quickly as we can. We just drop down. Bloodstar turns into another falcon, soars down. Me and Reaper are flying down. Kaliff is just falling, and he's ready to cast Lighthearted, and then like Stitch is going down too. So then, once we all land, freaking Bloodstar turns into himself and does like a flip and kicks off the head of the freaking goblin while he's coming back to himself. Matatopa steps into the shadow from the ground. I'm sorry, guys, but he steps into the shadows from the ground and starts attacking some of the enemies. And then Reaper gets on the ground with his scythe. He starts killing people and saving the children and puts them back on the air. And then we all drop down or whatever. Kaliff does his lighthearted. I'm not really sure what Stitch did. I'm not really sure Stitch killed anybody. Yeah,
I can't kill people.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I remember Bloodstar having a lot of bodies, and he was intimidating folks. But Stitch was just kind of hanging out. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, we all had fun, and we all encountered them, and then we basically got to the end of the fight at the end of the episode.
All right. Anybody got something that they think important that they could add to that?
Just a little.
I would love to add something to that.
All right, so we'll go Caleb first, and then Anthony.
Okay, yeah. So, this is how it happened. So, I just have some things with the fight. So, in the fight, Belac, when he turned back into himself, he did a flip, and he actually landed on the guy and crushed his skull. So that's how that happened. We never specified, but that's how that happened.
Okay, all right.
And so
that was it? That's all you got?
No, I got more.
Okay. You wanted to get it straight. Okay, it was a lot cooler than what Vandra was saying.
Yeah. So also, Belac, he like looked at some people and they just fled after he had just crushed someone's skull.
What? I already said you intimidated folks.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I had to correct you.
So is there anything else, Anthony?
Also.
All right. So.
Okay, hold on. All right. Last thing, Caleb.
This is the last thing. Belac finally talked to Chaho.
He did do that. Okay. All right.
Nice.
All right. So, Anthony, what you got?
Okay. So when we jumped out of the ship, we the herbivores that we had went to save when we had got to the ground, it was Chaluk'Sen Wetclaw and Bastille Wetclaw, the father and son herbivores who we had met, a couple weeks prior to this encounter.
Okay, good job. So, 1 EP for the 3 of you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we'll go ahead and get started.
Look at Anthony just scraping the bottom of the barrel for facts.
But
Hey, I left that because I couldn't find it quick enough. So
that's right.
there you go.
You just had to dip it.
the only thing that I actually needed to add was
The battle has concluded.
But
And Kaliff will come up to Wahuru, and he'll look around and say, "Thanks for helping. How did you guys manage to be here?"
Fate brings people together in many unique ways.
Yeah.
what language?
You were in danger.
What language?
I'm saying it in wood tongue.
He is speaking wood.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna say.
I was speaking, bro. Okay.
Yeah, but you stopped, and now.
No, go on, finish.
So.
Anthony, finish.
Yeah.
Well, fate brings people together in many strange ways, but it's incredible we were able to meet you here. We actually came from the Skyhop we were riding a minute ago.
Okay.
Think of like a boat in the ocean, but instead it's flying way high up in the air.
Yes.
He'll look up, and he doesn't see it.
Okay. So we are on our way to Chaluk'Sen. There is some sort of plague going on there, and my father has fallen ill, and so we're going to see if we can help in any way.
Well, I wish you luck in that. And Manitoba will step forward, and Manitoba will stare at Kaliff, and will try to get his attention without everybody else noticing. So
I'm gonna roll insight.
Insight.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll stealth for Manitoba. You guys roll insight.
All right.
You sure you want to do that, Marty?
Is it nighttime?
No, it's not nighttime.
Dang.
Why is it never nighttime?
24.
Is there nighttime anymore?
29. Is there
Everyone.
nighttime?
I don't think it
Okay.
exists.
24.
I got a 7.
What's your stealth, Marty?
29.
Hold on a second.
Hold on, I'm going to say mine first so I know you guys know I'm not cheating. I got a 36.
Jesus.
Dang it.
That.
Yeah, mine. All my stuff ain't too bad, but it's not as good as yours. I have a 31.
Oh,
Okay, not bad, not
Oh,
bad.
come on.
So I rolled a 9.
I can only see that at night.
So who? Anybody above that will be able to see Manitoba, like, Kaliff's hand.
Manitoba, you having a seizure? You were twitching your head?
Bro.
No, my head. You know what? It actually is hurting a little bit.
Manitoba.
I believe that.
Kaliff, I remember that you are good at healing. Perhaps we could go over here and you can heal me.
Manitoba, I can heal you real quick. Hold on, let me.
No, I
Manitoba.
I think Manitoba's gonna try to roll persuasion.
Manitoba,
Actually, performance.
Manitoba, are you all right? You've been telling me about how you've been, your back has been aching you recently.
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
But my
Okay.
persuasion, my performance is 25.
Okay.
So I'm trying to, and that's against like your mental fortitude to see if I fooled you guys.
Okay, and what was your
You
performance?
fooled me.
25.
25? Wow.
Yeah, no, you didn't. You didn't.
Yep.
You got a 25?
I got a 20.
My man fortune is a 30.
Dang it!
Yeah.
I got a 29.
What are you doing? All right. Okay. Well,
Guys, I think we should really hold on. I'm gonna roll persuasion because you fooled me. So I think we should let him do what he needs to do.
got it.
Okay. And I got 26.
I mean, you can't have a persuasion.
So you guys roll mental fortitude to see if he persuaded you.
He got a 6 total.
26.
26. So Matatopa's already walking over there, and Kalitan is coming with him.
Okay.
I got a 28.
And I got a 32.
All right. Well, so you guys weren't persuaded, but Matatopa's going over there. You guys can come along if you so choose.
Yeah. I'm coming over.
When they start going, I'm going to say to them, Matatopa clearly has something that he needs to say to him in private. I think that we should respect that.
Well, yeah, but he shouldn't be lying about it.
I agree.
Trying to hide it.
I mean,
I agree, but if he has something to say that he needs to say that is private, let him say it in private.
How about we talk to him about it after he talks to whatever?
Well,
after he talks to Kelly Tan.
So Matatopa didn't wait for you guys to finish your conversation. So I'm starting to talk, and you guys, if you choose to, you can try to come over and hear.
Wait, we can't just roll insight here.
Well, no, I walked. Yeah, because I walked away from you guys with him. Do you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say that and then just try to listen where I was.
You can do that. So
I turn into a fox and then hear it.
Would I have to roll stealth to see if they don't notice that I'm listening?
No, because they're actually focused on us.
Yeah.
And so Matatopa's going to roll stealth to try to whisper.
Roll low.
You know.
I'm gonna roll stealth to sneak up on you.
Nat 12.
I rolled a 5. Crap. All right, so
I'm gonna roll stealth to sneak up on Matatopa.
All right. I mean, Matatopa's not focused on you, so I mean, you'll get him because he's focused on Kalitan.
Wait, what'd you get?
28.
Is it nighttime yet?
Dude, it's not gonna be nighttime for hours.
I don't think we have nighttime.
Cool. Am I rolling
it's never night.
Insight?
What? Say that again, Davey.
It's insight, right?
Yes.
Okay. I rolled a 38.
Okay. Kalitan, ever since we met and you gave me that gift of yours, I have been saddled with this feeling that something dangerous is coming, and I've been trying to figure it out in my head. Do you know what it is? And Kalitan will say, I do not know the specifics of your journey. We are all given different journeys in life. And then he will open his hand and do like this. Everyone around roll magic resistance.
Magic resistance, got you.
Ah, crap.
I'm 12, but I got 10.
31.
I got a 12, but it's still not high.
20.
38.
36.
So he rolled.
Yeah.
All right.
That means it lost to everyone, right?
Yes. But what you guys see is a field, sort of like ripple in the air, that encompasses Matatopa and Kalitan. And while the two of them, well, Kalitan believes that it's, nobody can hear now. You guys can. So he says, I did not anticipate that. He says, the Omega chooses his agents with care, and it is not for us to know what each other knows unless he chooses so. One thing you could do when you're trying to learn this information is seek the hidden ones, for it is they who can most directly intervene in matters of Omega.
What language is he speaking in?
Wood.
Again, he's speaking wood.
Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
so even though I speak and succeeded, I still don't know.
Hold on. Out of game. Shouldn't we
They're hacks.
not be able to remember that?
No, because you're not a god. Only the gods are unable to remember anything about Omega.
Oh, I thought it was just everything can't.
No.
I'll lose the knowledge because I am a god. So I mean, like,
Yeah, right.
it's tough. I'm sorry.
So he says, I'm sorry, I can't help you any further on that. But, and then he does this, and the spell dissipates.
Well, he thinks
Ah.
it dissipates.
Yeah, allow me to thank you guys for your assistance. And if anyone is injured, I would be more than welcome to heal them.
I am.
Oh, how are your
I'm
injuries,
fine.
dude?
Are you hurt?
He is
Yeah.
injured, but he won't heal himself. He's looking at you guys first.
I'm gonna cast minor
I'm
healing
gonna
on him.
heal him.
I need some healing.
Yeah, that's what I'm casting.
Okay, all right. So he's going to go ahead and heal Stitch.
Thank
We're
you.
just gonna have a
I'm
heal
healing
train.
him with minor healing.
Okay,
I'm good.
Is he resisting me?
no.
Okay. So 2d12.
Wait, that's a 2d12.
Yeah.
Right.
So 35 points of healing for Stitch.
Thank you.
So
Thank you very
that
much.
is okay. He got 20.
Okay, yeah, because he was down pretty significantly, and he will then heal his son. Bastille.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If his son's near him, both of them got 20. Because minor healing cast is on 2 people.
Okay, all right. Then that's cool. Then they're well. Bastille was a little bit lower, so he went and chopped him off a little bit.
Wait, what does
Yeah.
minor healing give? How much is it?
2d12.
Oh, okay. I cast it on them, so that's
Okay, so they're everybody is
13.
healed now. Then,
Okay.
And
I could use some healing.
oh, okay. So then
Cast it on you and him.
he will.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask.
30.
I have a question.
Oh, I got 30?
Yeah. Yes. Are you
Sounds
asking
good.
to Kaliff?
No, I'm asking out of game
Okay.
to you. The thing. It helps in terms of sometimes healing with a D4. Is that me? Or is that a healing thing in general?
No, that's you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't know.
Yeah,
if
yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that enhances. These things will all grow,
Okay.
and so they will all. But for now,
Yeah.
that's what.
Got it.
He then turns to Bastille and says, "Son, search the area to see what it is that you can learn."
Hey, I wanna search the bodies to see if I can collect anything.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
loot.
Loot.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
me too. Me too.
Okay. So how many people are trying to search?
I
I'm
think he's trying to loot.
Okay.
Loot.
So there's 3 of us.
All right. So,
I'm gonna go over to
Who
the
has-
body that I killed. That was
Oh,
holding onto the kid.
hold on, Davey. Hold on. Who has the best insight?
No.
I
I
do.
believe that's probably Stitch.
No, I have a higher insight than Stitch.
What is it?
30.
Dang.
Yeah. He got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Wow.
beat me,
Okay.
Stitch.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me
Sit
another
down.
audit. Give me another audit.
Wait,
That
were you
your
checking them?
character
You
again.
didn't say you were checking them.
That's my only high aptitude.
Okay.
The rest is average.
You didn't say
So-
you
Oh,
were
what about
checking.
stealth, you silly Billy?
Yeah, I
So-
just said I was searching, Caleb.
Yeah, he was going to search the
Oh.
body, the one he was going over to the one that you killed. So you're
Oh.
just specifically searching that body.
Well, I'll search the ones on the way, but I want to focus most on that one.
Okay. And then who has the second highest
Stitch.
insight? I think Stitch. Okay.
Wait, Stitch, what is yours?
21.
21.
I'm at 23.
Okay.
what?
So
Oh, dang,
Oh,
Stitch.
Dang, okay. I see you.
all right.
Cracking you up.
So-
Even up.
Dang.
Anthony and Davey, give me a roll. Anthony first.
Got you.
Yeah.
Roll high.
Like the whole thing or just what I rolled?
The total.
26.
Okay.
Oh.
I got
All right.
30.
Green or purple?
Purple.
Purple. Purple gang all the way.
Purple gang.
Yeah, purple. You just got a
Dang.
purple.
Hey, I got a
thing.
12.
Just
Yeah.
42.
firecracker at me because I said purple gang.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
All right. You needed a 36, so you did that. right. So Anthony, as you guys are both just sort of going around searching the bodies, and you uncover several different things off of the bodies. I'm gonna read off what you guys have, and
I'm writing it down. Give me a sec.
I've already, Uriah. I'll
Oh, okay.
I'll give that to you because we got them.
Okay.
They literally got everything.
Okay.
So.
Oh, okay. So that's a lot.
But yeah, it's a heavy morning star, a long spear, 3 bows,
Oh
a
my god.
scimitar, superior leather armor. You don't know what's superior. Grimoire, Tilden's tiny tome, 4 light axes, 4 leather armor, and another axe, some hide armor, another tome, 8 short swords, and some hide armor that doesn't look that great. It's kind of beat up. And then as you guys were like filtering through the bodies, you guys also find, I'm gonna have you guys do some rolls for me to determine how much bronze and silver you find.
Aight.
So let's see. Stitch, do 5 d20s, and Belac, do 5 d20s, please, and tell me what the total rolls are. Bless you.
Salud. Bless you.
Say the total of the body.
Yeah, do 5 d20s and then add them up and tell me what's the total. Same
Alright.
thing for Belac.
44.
Vandra, do
Yep.
6 d6s
Okay. How many
and
d20s?
5.
Okay.
And
20. 70.
Kaliff, do 6 d20s. Do 66s, please.
66s
I got
or
70.
60 20s?
I want you to do
24.
6. I want you to do 66, please.
66. Okay.
That's correct.
Mine is 24.
Okay. And Belac, you said 70.
6, 5, 4, 5. 6, 5, 4, 3. 6, 5, 4. I'm gonna write this down. 6, 5, 4,
Mine's 50.
3.
Okay.
All right. I'm adding them up right now. 11,
right.
15. 24.
Oh.
It's 48, huh? All right. Okay. Rasitlian, roll a d10, please. Well, actually, hold on first. Before you do that, go ahead and start rolling and then calculate it.
How many D10?
Oh, well, actually, just roll one. Never mind.
9.
Okay.
Got paid.
Yeah, so you guys, as you're looking, you find 48 bronze pieces,
Yeah.
120 silver pieces,
Nice.
and as you guys are like about to walk away, something on the brawn catches Rasitlian's eye.
Yeah, I did.
And we've already looked at the body, but he goes and checks a little bit more, and strapped to the inside of his vestment, his armor, you guys were pulling it off, there is a pouch that almost looks like skin. And so you missed it because it looked like, you know, it's camouflaged to a skin. As Rasitlian pulls it off of the body, it disintegrates. And 9 platinum pieces fall to the ground.
Oh!
Welcome for the 9.
Out here. We got paid, sir.
Honestly, it's not that much, but okay.
Dude,
That's
9
a large
platinum
amount of
pieces
money.
is
I mean, it's
9,000
$900,
silver.
but
And
No,
It's 9,000.
oh, is it 900? It's 900.
900. It's
Even
just,
so, that's nice. That's nice.
I mean, it's a lot. I'll give you that.
Off
It's
the
good money,
target.
but it's
And then all
right-
the loot? Yeah.
yeah, right about that time, Bestial will come back, and
No, that's 9,000. Because a dragon talent is 10,000.
Yeah, and right before it's VP.
platinum. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, so shut
Wait.
up, Caleb.
Okay, how many
guys,
silver
it's
pieces
okay.
are in a gold
What?
piece? I just want to like write this down on my sheet so I have it done.
Well, no, I mean you're not getting that. That's party loot.
No,
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just writing that down as like a conversion on my sheet so I have it.
it's 10.
It's on the back.
Is it on the back?
Look at
Money
under your
equals-
equipment, the money says IP, BP, SP, GP, PP, VP, DT. It all goes up by 10.
Okay, so it all just
Yeah.
goes up by 10?
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it'd be 900
Okay,
Yep.
guys.
silver pieces.
Yeah,
David.
it's not that big of a deal.
Yes, it is, because he's saying I'm
It
right.
is.
I'm
it's
right.
a very big deal.
Davey, why are you?
Because I don't know, it keeps like lagging, so then I leave to fix
All right.
it.
Well, no, it's just for a second you were like double. I was like, he got the spell work going on something. All right.
Bullshit no jutsu.
Right. So while that's happening, Bastille will come over, and he actually is carrying 2 dwarven children. I mean, so you gotta imagine the sight of Burvor carrying 2 children that are roughly his size,
Yeah.
one in each arm.
Wow.
And he comes over, and he says there were 2 goblins who were holding these children, but they are no more.
Oh,
Ah.
And so,
I'm going to talk to the children in Dwarven.
okay.
I'm going to be like, hey, my name is Vandra. Are you guys okay?
And they will sort of shy away from you and try to bury their faces in
I'm going to kneel.
Bastille.
I'm gonna kneel, and I'm gonna be like, I'm not here to hurt you. See? And I'll reach my hand out, like, look.
Okay. Roll persuasion.
Can I try and like pose with Vandra to like make us seem, you know, nicer somehow?
Well, I mean, you got to think about you can, but
You're
if
9 feet
everybody's
tall
rushing
and
up to
they're
these
children.
kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would-
23.
I'll go small size then. Now I'm 4'6".
I didn't rush up. I just walked up, but 23.
no. But I'm saying
Yeah,
they've been
yeah,
through something
everyone- yeah.
traumatic, and then everybody's coming in their face, like, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll just say I'll just stay large and stay back.
Okay. What did you roll?
23.
Okay. The what you would imagine is the oldest of the two will just look up at you, but she won't say anything.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, it's okay, and then I'm gonna pull out some berries and be like, here, why don't you have some?
Yeah, that's creepy.
And
These kids are frightened and scared. It's like a snack. It's not like I'm carrying a candy bar. Like,
I'm gonna.
Like
What
it
about a
can't be
portal?
done.
No, I'm just gonna fly up to the skyhopper and go get
Well-
and talk to the kid.
roll insight.
Everybody?
No, just Rasitlian.
okay.
Oh, that was a bad roll. 36.
Okay. The reason that
That was a bad
Chaluk'Sen,
roll?
I only got a 6.
yeah, the reason that Chaluk'Sen didn't see it earlier is because it had started to land. So
Mhm.
it's no longer up in the air. It
Okay.
actually landed in a semi-clearing nearby.
Okay.
And so as you start to fly up, you'll have to do an insight roll to see if you see it.
That was better. 38.
Okay, you will see where it landed, and it's probably about 70 or 80 feet from sort of our location, but there's a dense
Mhm.
packet of
Yeah.
trees between us.
Okay,
And as you're approaching, Hands of Dawn is coming out with the child that you already rescued.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll come down and I'm gonna tell Hands of Dawn that we found 2 other children. So, if you wouldn't mind, I'm gonna take this one over to see the other 2. If you would like to come, it'd be great.
That would be good. I'm actually going to stay here, just in case there are any other enemies around. We need to be ready to get out of here. So
Makes sense.
why don't you guys hurry up with whatever you're doing? But we
Mhm.
need to get out of here.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'll tell the kid. I never figured out if it was a boy or girl. Is it a boy or a girl? I'm gonna roll insight to see if it's a boy or a girl.
You know.
Or
that's
that.
all. I mean, it's a boy.
Okay.
You could
He's a-
also
he's a
just
boy.
talk to it.
Yeah.
I will, but
Dwarven.
I'm gonna speak in Dwarven. I'm gonna kneel down. Well, do I have to kneel down? I'm only 3 feet tall, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna look him in the eyes and say, "Hey, little boy, what's your name?"
Hey, little boy, what's your name?
I got some berries.
Okay, you know
Hey,
what?
that's us. That's our
Listen,
thing.
if
Okay.
I had like chips or something or whatever, I don't have anything.
Hey, little boy, what my Walter's got too much dip on his chip.
The kid will answer. I'm Nestrom.
Can you spell that, please?
Nestrom.
Is there a last name, or did he just say his first name?
He doesn't know to give you last names and all that stuff. Did you see them? Did you see Vildren and Aldrin?
Are those the other 2 dwarven
Vildren and
children with
Aldrin.
you?
Can you spell that?
Yeah. Okay. Vildren, Vildrin, and Aldrin is Aldrin.
I'm gonna need you to respell that.
Okay. Vildrin, and then
Okay, I got it.
Aldrin.
Can you spell the first one more time?
Nestrom.
Yeah.
Nestrom.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So he's asking you, did you?
Yeah. I'll say. Those are the other 2 dwarven children, I assume. And yes, we did find them. Would you like to go see them?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go. I'll just do a portal breach,
Okay.
because I don't want to like lose them. So this is the safest way.
Okay. All right. So as you, Vandra, are offering the girl berries, Rasitlian will step through, and as soon as she sees Nestrom, she will grab Aldrin, and they'll jump off of Bastille and run up and just start hugging their brother.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay.
They'll all just start crying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Chaluk'Sen will he will do something, and his appearance will change, and he will look like an old dwarf.
Wow.
And he will come over to the children and say, "Do you know me?" And they will say, "Well, yes. Oh, how are you here?" And he will say, I am here because your pain has called to me. Where were you guys headed? And Nestrom will say, we were traveling with our parents. We were going to a place called Hilltop.
Hilltop.
Hilltop. But those monsters took us. And then Chaluk'Sen will say, "You are safe now. Rest." And all three of the children will fall asleep.
Okay.
And he will turn to Wahuru, and Manitoba will step forward and say, "What did you do?"
He killed them.
He will say, "Be at ease. My son and I will accompany these children back to Hilltop. It appears you have other work to do."
How do you spell his name?
Who is his?
Chaluk'Sen.
Yeah, Chaluk'Sen.
Hold on, I got this. Kalitan. It just sounds like that's how you're supposed to spell it.
Kalitn?
It's
Tan.
Kel.
Yeah, it's Kel. That's how I had it
Kelly.
written down.
I thought it was Kalitan, but it's Kalitan.
All right. So unless there's any anybody wanted to contest that, he's going to.
You will not save those children.
No. I'm just gonna say, well, I want to tell Chaluk'Sen and Bastille, I want to be like, hey man, hopefully the next time we meet will be under better circumstances. And then
I think these were actually fortuitous circumstances. We saved children and furthered the unity of this world.
Yeah, Vandra.
Maybe one that we can relax and enjoy, you know.
I am glad that you were here to share in this with us. And as he's talking, he's going to touch a pendant at his chest. And what looks like a cloud is going to come down, and it's going to just sit like right at his feet. And he and his son are going to place the children on it. They're going to get on it, and then they're just going to float away.
See you.
Sun Wukong type of crap.
Yeah.
And then,
So let's head back to the Skyhopper.
Yeah.
Hey, Reaper.
Oh, it's 70 feet about this way. It's through a thick brush. So, yeah.
How about
Okay. So I'm
how
just
about
going to.
the portal?
I'm just going to walk. I mean, it's just trees, guys. It's not.
I'm gonna turn into a hawk.
I like
Yeah, I
flying.
mean,
Flying is
Fine,
safe.
And fly over to it.
You
I'm
guys
gonna
can portal,
fly to
Manitoba
it.
says, but it's just trees.
I'm gonna fly to it.
So, okay. Well, you're gonna fly above it because it's thick.
Yeah.
Remember, so you can't fly through it.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Hold
That's
on.
not a
Can I
good
turn into a
idea.
hummingbird?
Right. Yeah, right. He's not a hummingbird.
No, can I turn into a hummingbird?
Oh,
Because they
Yeah,
have
it's a
really
small
good control.
how?
animal.
Yeah, because you weren't that for very long.
Yeah, I have 49 minutes left.
Yeah, so you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna fly straight through it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna jump up.
I'm gonna
Hold
walk
on.
to it.
I guess it would be performance.
Walk.
Because I basically want to jump up and take off. Like,
Okay. All right. Trying to do it sort of acrobatically.
yeah.
All right.
Um,
Don't roll a 1.
I know, right?
Balls into the
Oh.
forest.
23.
Okay. Yeah, you jump into the air and you jump, and where it feels like you're going to come down, your wings spread, and you just shoot. So it's almost like you float for a second there, and then.
Yes. That was
Davey, why are you
barely,
looking at the
dude.
camera like
I
that?
freaking barely
What?
made that.
What does it
Davey,
look
why
like
are
when
you
I turn
looking at
into
the
an animal?
camera like that?
Oh, I totally zoned out.
All
What
right.
does it look like when I turn
Okay.
into an animal?
I'm gonna walk.
Like, what's
Show a
the-
performance.
You're going to what?
I'm gonna walk.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna follow Monotopa and like walk.
I'm gonna
Land lovers.
pull Monotopa to the side.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna whisper. So do I need to roll stealth?
Yes. Well, I mean, if
Everyone else
anybody's
is gone.
yeah, because I think
Well,
they had
Kaliff
already,
said he's still here.
they had
Well,
already
I'm
done.
trying to walk
I'm
alongside
walking.
Monotopa.
I'm next to you guys.
Well, you said you're gonna. I thought you said you flew or something like that.
I was walking.
No,
Okay,
he said.
all right. Okay, so it's just then the 3 of us. So yeah,
Yeah. Wait,
or
no,
4 of
I'm
us. 4 of
I'm
us.
walking. Yeah, I'm walking by Monotopa.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll stealth.
Okay. All right.
Go for that.
That's 36.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I didn't hear a thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper. Next time you want to tell a secret, make sure you're actually far away, because I wasn't the only one who heard it.
How? He's going to try to whisper back. 33.
33.
Yeah. How? What did you hear?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not very religious, and I assume it's. I don't really know what it is. It sounds like special. It was all Omega, and
Oh.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna keep it under wraps, but I'm just gonna tell you straight up, I wasn't the only one who heard it.
Thanks for telling me. There are things that I'm learning that I don't think are for everyone. So
Probably.
I didn't want to bring it up because I'm not sure even yet what all I can tell you guys. But we'll leave it at that. And Monotopa will just turn and try to walk a little bit faster.
I'm gonna. All right, Monotopa.
I
Why you
find
lagging
it
behind?
funny.
Say what? Kaliff, what did you say?
Oh, Monotopa, you coming?
Yes. And I'm going to catch up and try to act like this has not
I
happened.
find it really funny that out of sheer coincidence, they got a Lore's Folly when trying to protect from
I know,
spilling the
right?
beans on all Omega. That's just a great coincidence.
So, okay, we get to the airship, no problems. Go ahead and take off. And Monotopa is going to walk up to Hands. I have to ask you, what's up with all those dragons? And Hands will say, I don't know, it's really weird, but over the past couple of months, okay, who's making all that noise? There we go.
My window's open.
Okay, all right. So over the past couple of months, we've been having a lot of dragons go through this area, and so most of the sky hopper captains are skilled at magic, but even still, without the elementals, there's no way we would be able to hide our presence from them. But Werelek is looking into that, and he's actually sent out agents, including, well, no, you guys wouldn't know about Tredanos, but yeah, he sent out Tredanos and Shrike.
Oh.
Who did?
Werelek
Sent
Tredanos and Shrike.
Can you spell Tredanos?
That's crazy. That's awesome. So he sent those two, and I remember she was amazing, but we didn't do anything but watch her leave. But okay. Well, that's it. Like, I had to ask the guard about her.
Yeah.
But
You didn't do anything but watch her leave.
How do you spell his name?
she said something to us, and then no one responded. So
That's
she left.
Tredanos is spelled Treadinos. 1 EP for anybody who can tell me what she is known as.
I got it.
Cloud Walker.
All right.
You totally are like the worst kid in class. Caleb rose his hand and said, "I got it," and you just stole it. Minus EP.
Davey, you're the type
I
of
got
guy
it, and he said okay, and then you just blurted it out. You're a bad
Yeah,
person.
that is
Sorry.
wrong.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. He did jump it a little bit. I'll give you both 1 EP.
There you go, Caleb. You deserve
you.
that.
What, Mike?
What did he say? Cloud Walker? What'd you say?
Cloud Walker.
Okay.
He wasn't.
Yeah, you guys met her about 2 weeks ago.
Remember the big, like, okay, so Stitch, remember the big, like, stone walls where we had the giant girl coming through and then she, like, blew a whistle and flew off?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's Tredanos.
That's
her.
Okay.
Okay. Roll, let's see. Anthony, roll insight.
Insight, got you. Ooh, 34.
What was that?
34.
Okay. Stitch, roll survival.
Oh, thanks. Please be survival.
Survival? 21.
Okay. All right.
Come on.
So the rest of the trip goes without incident.
Sick.
Oh,
And
wait, like in the Skyhopper?
yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, I have something to do while we're on the Skyhopper.
Yeah, I had some business I was trying to talk about.
Okay. All right. So Uriah first, then Anthony. What's up, Uriah?
So I'm gonna go up to the Bloodstar and speak in halfling, but like Steve can't halfling.
Okay. Yeah,
You know,
I got that.
and then
So it's just Thieves' Cant, because Thieves' Cant is not a dialect of halfling. You know what I'm saying? So Thieves' Cant.
well, okay, my bad. When I was reading it, I thought it was like a way you say words or whatever. But okay, I'll talk to him in Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, but and here, just for clarification, Cam found with Thieves' Cant, the reason it's not like a dialect, because thieves of different cultures and stuff like that can understand Thieves' Cant. You know, so
Yeah.
they will say like it's almost its own language. You know, sort of, but you do use sort of common words.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, go on.
Okay. So I'll talk to him in Thieves' Cant, and I mean whoever else knows it can listen. I'm gonna be like, so I see you turned into two different kinds of birds. That's interesting. The only other person I've seen do that, well, you know, without casting a spell, is my father. he can turn into almost anything. How did you do that?
Magic.
That is true. So remember when Uriah gave us the gift?
Yeah.
My gift was what was it called? Something hunter.
I mean, you got it. You know,
Yeah.
You don't know what your gift is?
I have it. I just need to pull it out.
Well, you don't. I mean, you don't have to tell them the exact name. You can just say,
Yeah,
"I
yeah.
have
Whatever.
something that."
So
Yeah, I remember when we all got them.
yeah, it gives me the ability to talk to all predators, and for an hour a day, I can turn into an animal, a small animal, it seems.
Huh. Like what can you turn into?
A small animal.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like that's super vague. What is like? Is it always just birds? Is it like
no, I can turn into fish and
Okay.
birds, anything really.
I mean,
Anything?
it's
Like
a small
cat?
animal.
Yeah.
It's a small animal.
I
Wahuru.
understand, but I'm role playing.
Yes.
He's
And then I'm
trying to
just gonna turn into a snake and then a rat, and then back to me, just like snake,
Oh,
rat, back to me.
that's cool. I've always wanted to like try something like that. What's the process? You like think of the animal? Is it like you have to
Yeah. So it
meditate
was
or
just
something? Or
because when I drank it, I could sort of feel what I was able to do, and so like when I wanted to fly, I was just like, I just thought of the biggest bird I could transform into, and then just boom, I poofed into it.
it's huh. Let me see. Well, that sounds interesting. I might have to. I don't know. Would you mind giving me some pointers or something? I kind of want to test that out. I want to try that.
What do you mean?
I want to try turning into something.
Well, I mean, I had to drink a magic potion to do it. But I mean, there's spells to do it. So
Yeah. So like, would you mind? I don't know. Like if I were to try it out or something, if I were to ask you a couple of questions or needed some pointers or something, would you?
yeah, I could help you out.
Okay. So I guess for the rest of this trip, you want to like, I don't know. I guess I'll think of something and then we can try this.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down.
So, all right.
All right. So,
So I'm gonna think of a small animal while we're doing this. I'm not gonna attempt anything yet. We'll probably just talk about small animals, for the rest of it.
okay.
I just thought about if I turn into a fish on land.
Yeah, don't.
That's like I could just turn back,
You'll
but
be somebody's dinner.
just be funny.
So, Anthony.
Dude, I'm gonna cook you up at Big and Littles.
Yeah. Then I can
Anthony,
just turn back
what-
when they take a
What
bite.
was Kaliff going to do?
All right, so Kaliff is going to see if he can try and find Maratopa and pull him to the side for a minute.
Okay. What do you need, son?
Hello, Maratopa. Do you remember the day when we had jumped off the Skyhopper to save Kelitan and Bestial?
You mean just earlier?
No, I thought we were like, because you said we were like rolling for our days, so I thought this would be like days past that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go on. You're right.
Well, that same day, you guys were talking about dragons. I think you may have noticed I wasn't there during that time.
Yes, you were not. But I was so involved in the dragons. What happened?
I'm not quite comprehensive of what this gift I've been given is, but I'm going to show him the thing that Jervin from the Sparkling Blade showed me. I used the amulet I received. I believe it was called the Eye of Transcendence, and I went somewhere else. and it was amazing. I was, witnessing spirits, I think, and I don't know a great way to describe it, but I feel like I was.
Did
I
the
could have.
place have the feel sort of like Mythandria, but more natural?
I believe that's probably a way to put it in words. Yes. I almost feel as though I was able to speak with its inhabitants, but it felt so strange to me.
So out of game, you would know what spirits are and stuff like that.
Right.
So if you are going into the spirit realm, where you haven't had experience going into the spirit realm, but you know what spirits look like, you know, and so you would know that you are communing with spirits, in some way. But since you haven't really practiced as far as spirit commune, you weren't sure what they were saying.
Right.
You know, but yeah, it seems, Manitoba saying, it seems that you've gone to the spirit realm.
Do you really think so?
I do, but I think you should be very careful. Remember the times that we went, that I went when we were fighting, I believe, the Azerian Hound. We almost died.
Right.
So there are dangers there. I would use that sparingly and try to learn more about magic before you do.
Absolutely. But this is still, I believe if what you believe is true, this is an amazing power.
Oh, I definitely agree.
And I was hoping maybe you could help me refine my ability to speak with the spirits of this realm.
I can do that. I myself have not done it for too long, but I can show you what I know.
I can show
and we can learn more together.
That sounds wonderful.
All right.
Maybe this
So
is our path to seeing how Caiaphas is doing, aside from summoning him with my Sestai.
I agree. So Manitoba will just sit with you. Stitch, wake up.
Stitch.
Stitch is over here trying to fall asleep. Manitoba will sit down and ask you to sit with him and just try to meditate.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And try to open yourself up to spirit realm. He'll talk to you more about what he does when he does that. All right. What's up, Davey?
Well, we're
so as we're traveling, I want to take out my scythe and I want to try and talk to it like through my mind, and I'll say I don't really know what I'm doing, and I probably look dumb, but it was cool talking to who and whatever you are. So no, you trying to talk?
It's like you're trying to slide into your site's DMs, dude.
Okay. Roll.
Hey, yo, baby girl, I heard you were
roll
sharp.
Mental fortitude.
You taking the sheep into battle? Because I can hold you, you know what I'm saying?
22.
Roll persuasion.
Wait, hold on. 23. And persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a nice roll. 22.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
Dang. Wow. Left on red.
Right? Anything else before we disembark? Anybody else wanted to?
I think while the Bloodstar and I were talking, a feline creature. What's a small feline creature?
A cat.
A cat.
But like there's a lot of things in the cat family. So like what?
A house cat.
Be a Maine Coon.
The other one?
I don't know.
I'm asking. Well, out of game, I'm asking
Be a Maine Coon.
Dave. Yeah.
Oh, what are you asking?
What constitutes as a small feline creature? Like other than just a house cat, what is like a?
If you're looking to try to say turn to something that you will do repeatedly, and it's going to be like a cat, I would probably do something that is more in line with something that you would see in most environments. You know, so something like that, because if you do like an ocelot or something like that, that's going to be unusual to see in some different places. So it depends on how you wanted to use that. Do you know what I'm saying? I would probably do, like they were saying, you know, the Maine Coon, things like that, because that's a large cat. So it could still provide some defensive capabilities and offensive, and it wouldn't look too out of place in most environments.
Plus,
You
Maine
know,
Coons have like extra toes on their back legs, and they have like extra fur on their paws.
Yeah, but yeah, like we have, there are the standard small cat varieties that we have here. So if that's what you want to do, something a little bit more exotic, you know, we could definitely do that.
Okay. So a Maine Coon would be a what?
A Maine Coon, not a Man-Coon.
I believe it's MEIN.
You're right. Maine.
MAINE.
We got
also like the strike Maine. Okay.
Yeah, we got the Maine Coon. And you said that would probably be the most versatile.
Yeah, because it's a cat. You know, it's bigger than a house cat, but it's basically a house cat. It's just a very large one.
Oh yeah, very big. Yes.
But yeah, that would be
very
too
big.
uncommon.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is very large.
Okay. I might do that then. I think that's it. So I think while Bloodstar and I are talking, I'll bring up a Maine Coon.
Okay. And we will adjust the name because Maine ain't in EverLore, so it's okay. But we'll get you there. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, Camp Fam. We thinking on the fly here.
Does an alligator count as a small creature? I'm assuming not.
No, but a caiman might.
Okay, I'm gonna try and turn into a baby alligator to see if like a baby form of something counts.
Yeah, for you, yes, Caleb. For you, yeah, it has to be, because again, it's not something that can be basically used to attack and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna turn back.
Okay.
A baby alligator can kill somebody, Marty. What do you mean he can't be used to attack?
A baby alligator?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You hold no baby alligators in your hand.
A baby alligator, a baby lion. My God, these are deadly creatures.
Okay, that depends on what your definition of baby is. But when I'm saying baby, I'm thinking very small, not anything dangerous.
Like,
all right,
so like a 2-year-old.
Are we ready to move on?
Yeah.
No, I have 2 things.
Oh.
I have 2 things.
You know what? I decided I'm gonna keep thinking about my animal. Well,
all right. What, Caleb?
So first and foremost, I want to talk to Chaluk'Sen.
Okay.
And so, I was just gonna say hello. So I want you to be my companion, not like as a pet or anything, but like as like
a friend.
Yeah, a friend.
Wow. Look at that friend word, that friendship thing.
Friend?
Weird.
Will you be my friend?
You want to be friends.
Dude, give him some berries. It always works out for me.
Well, what is friend?
A friend is someone that you are very close with and that you are willing to share things with and to help.
The halflings are
you want to be in my pack. Yes, I will be your alpha.
Whoa!
Well, I mean, more partners than alpha and beta.
There is no partners. There is alpha, and there is not. I am alpha.
There isn't even beta. They don't have it. There's alpha and not alpha.
I mean, I could say that, but
I mean, out of game, he's a wolf.
oh yeah, I know.
And wolves aren't apt to give up their authority. So
You gotta show them what the animal side of you do.
I'm not gonna fight the wolf.
yeah, you would
Okay.
lose.
I mean, at this
The wolf
right
wants
now,
to
I could
smoke.
probably
It's
kill it.
simple.
But
You
when
know
it gets
what?
bigger, it will absolutely annihilate me. So
Right?
Hold on. You know what you should do? You should just be like comic relief for Chaha'o. Like turn into Zazu and just like sit on its like shoulder, back or whatever, and just like chill with him.
Right? All right, so
okay, one more thing. So I'm
Okay.
going to I guess spirit sensitivity and like try to communicate with the spirit. Like
as you start to do that and you open yourself up to the spirits, you will feel that Matatopa and Kaliff are attempting to do the same thing.
Ooh.
So do you want to join them and try to?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can join us and we'll together try to explore more of the spirit realm.
Oh, heck yeah, the
Right.
two of
Stitch,
you
what are you
do it.
doing?
I am practicing.
What are you shooting?
what are you shooting?
You can't practice it.
I just been funny, y'all. I'm
All right.
meditating.
All
You
right.
can,
Meditating.
no, technically you can practice your form without actually shooting an arrow.
Oh, wait, are you
Like
praying
just
to
get your
Zon
bow
to
and practice like
scan
pulling
you?
it back.
I'm meditating.
You know what I can't believe?
Like,
He has yet to pray in his downtime. What the heck kind of
That's
follower?
true.
I just said I'm meditating.
You
Meditating and
meditate,
prayer is
say
not
but
you were
the
not
same
praying.
thing.
praying.
Yeah, praying is
I can
different.
sit on
That
the
was
floor
lonely,
and close
bro.
my eyes. I'm not praying.
It's a
Okay.
form of prayer. You non-believer, be quiet. It's a form of prayer.
A form of prayer.
Meditating is a way for you to gather everything that you're dealing with. Praying is when you praise your goddess, my guy. I
No,
feel
I'm
like that's
meditating.
higher on the spectrum.
I'm
So,
meditating.
all right. I mean, you can meditate. That's fine. So the airship, the Skyhopper will start to descend, and as it lands, not real, Hands of Dawn will, what? I thought somebody said something. Hands of Dawn, okay. Hands of Dawn will say, you guys, we have put you out just outside of the village of Downrill. That is the closest that we typically go to Chaluk'Sen. From there, you should be able to get to Chaluk'Sen within the next few days.
I'm going to say thank you very much and bow to the Hands of Dawn, and then I'm going to be like, maybe sometime in the future we'll go sky hopping together. Or not sky hopping, cloud surfing.
Yes, I will actually enjoy that, and she will clasp your hand back.
I'll say thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, out of game, Vandra,
Bruh.
or anybody. Did anybody did you guys split the money last week?
I have everything, but we didn't.
Yeah, we haven't
we
split
haven't-
the pot.
Okay.
All
I
right.
feel like we would have split it while we had
Man.
like weeks just
Well-
sitting around doing nothing.
Well, no, because we didn't sell it until just last week.
Well, yeah, but like the actual like cash we had.
Anyway, we can
Like,
split it when we find a stay.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we're not doing anything with it right now, so.
Yeah.
But it is down rill. The village spelled down and then RILL.
So I'm gonna go to the hands and I'm gonna, do my bow and I'm gonna say, Omoni no Solomu, on behalf of Wahuru, we thank you and appreciate your work delivering us to the land of the Chaluk'Sen, and we hope we may see you once again in the future.
And I appreciate your money.
Yes.
I too look forward to seeing you in the future.
Yeah.
And then she will get on the Skyhopper and go ahead and
No,
leave.
I was gonna.
She really just
I was
appreciated
going to say farewell, and then give her 25 silver pieces, and say, have a tip.
And say what?
Have a tip.
Have a tip.
Oh, that is quite generous. Thank you, Bloodstar.
Are you trying to inherit in the game a tipping system for your shop? I see you, Caleb.
Oh, that makes sense. Did I see that?
Yeah, he didn't try to hide it.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna give her the same.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna look at the Bloodstar and be like, big and littles, and then that's
And
how I'm
Manitoba's going to say, "Are we ready?"
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we can go.
Yes, we
All
are.
right.
Absolutely.
So we're walking to the city, towards the village.
Man, never mind.
I'm gonna ask Belac. Is this close to the village?
Is what?
Is this close to within walking distance of Chaluk'Sen, like within a day of travel?
No, she said like 3 days
No.
or so.
Yeah, I mean, we're not close to Chaluk'Sen.
We're walking toward the village, though.
I mean, if we really booked it, I'm sure we could get there pretty quick, but maybe 2 days if we.
Oh no, are you talking
First
about?
night. Huh?
No, he's talking about Chaluk'Sen.
Yeah.
Like from down rail to Chaluk'Sen.
Yeah, it's a few days. That's what she said.
Okay.
All right. So roll insight if anybody wants to learn anything about the village as we're walking up.
I got you.
Would I know things
Roll
about the village?
What? Who said what?
21.
Would I already know things about the village since it's like super close to Chaluk'Sen?
Yeah, you would know some things about the village, but you haven't. I mean, you've been through here on your way out, but you didn't stay or anything like that.
I mean, if it's multiple days away from Chaluk'Sen, I'm sure when I was leaving to go adventure, I would stay in the city.
Well, no, there was no reason to stay. You're leaving Chaluk'Sen. You were leaving to get rid of there to go find Manitoba.
We're saying it was insight to learn, right?
21.
It's not to learn. It's just to see. What I meant by learn is so I can describe to you guys what you see.
I'm assuming it's not
25.
nighttime.
It is.
It is
Give it
not
to us, Marty.
nighttime. She wouldn't have disembarked us at nighttime.
Come on, just give it to us. This is the only cool thing we have right
24.
now.
Oh,
Get
that's
out
all
of
right.
here. What are you
I
talking
am
about?
touched and I can talk
What'd
to
you
animals.
get, Stitch?
3.
Yeah,
Okay.
but this is our thing, Caleb. We like
Anthony?
the dark.
That's true. That is our thing.
Anthony just disappeared on us.
He vanished.
I see.
Sorry about that. No,
He
there was a
went back
cat.
into the spirit world.
Okay, what did you roll, Anthony?
I got a 25.
Okay.
Oh, did you get mine? Because I got 36.
Okay. So
That was 21.
anybody with a 20 or more
I think
would
that's
notice that it doesn't, I mean, just from looking at it, it doesn't seem like it's a huge city or anything like that. It does look like it has some pretty decent wood walls. And as we approach, unlike in many other places we've been, there doesn't seem to be like guards standing at the gate. I mean, we're free to just sort of walk right in. Anybody over 25 will see that the walls have, the walls are made of 3 layers of wood. Like cut trees, and in between the layers looks like packed earth, and they look to be about, probably about 6 to 8 feet thick, and maybe 30 to 40 feet high. With the 36, you will notice that the people that you see around on the streets and stuff like that, everybody looks sort of tough. This doesn't look like a place where you want to just go and just start picking a fight, because everybody looks like they're down for a fight.
Right.
In fact, you see a couple people sort of eyeing Wahuru up as we walk in.
Can I
They
like?
rather smoke. It's simple.
Can I roll? Can I roll in? I don't want to like. I want to roll intimidation so I can like maybe try and.
He's trying to look tough.
Yeah,
So
It'd
that would be more of a
persuasion.
performance.
that would be
Or
performance.
performance.
All right. Sick.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's do it. Well,
Dude,
okay.
no, you forgot.
Okay. So that would be 29.
Okay. Nobody looks impressed.
Did you flip your coin first?
No, he didn't flip it.
No, I did flip my
Dang.
coin.
Huh?
You didn't say that.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
I was gonna. Okay. Well,
Um,
I added that to it like I did, but okay.
Oh, well, it didn't matter either way.
Yeah, it didn't.
All right. So, who's doing what?
I want
What's
to.
happening?
I mean, we're continuing, and
I'm sorry, Caleb. We just walked into the city of Downrill.
Oh, okay.
Well, the village of Downrill, and it looks pretty much like a rough place. There weren't any guards.
I guess we shouldn't stay in there.
I'm gonna say, are we going to pass through? Or are we trying to look for like a tavern for us to stay night at?
Now let's
Let's
pass
just
through here.
go through.
Okay.
Let's just keep going.
All right. So
I'd rather camp out than be.
Wait, hold on.
Well,
Would I know how close the nearest village is? Or far?
roll learning to see if you remember.
10.
Oh Lord!
My learning is super low.
You remember that
10?
there was a sister village to this somewhere, but you were just leaving in a hurry and you really didn't pay much attention.
I'm gonna pull up my map of halfling cities, and no, I'm not. Never mind.
Matatopa is going to say, why don't we look to see if we can find
Matatopa would know about
some type of what?
I was just thinking Matatopa would know about this place because he used to come to.
Well, no, the Matatopa has never been to this village.
Well, yeah, but he'd know about the
Area.
Yeah, he knows about Chaluk'Sen, but this is he's never been through here. But he would say let's try to find at least some place to eat or something like that, and so we can get our
We can
bearings.
attempt to eat, but I'm gonna tell Ma to jump in and be like, we can attempt to eat, but I do not feel like staying here.
I mean, we can eat. There's a sister village to here.
Is there anything I can roll
I know
to like?
I'd rather camp or go to the sister village.
y'all
I
scared?
say camp. It's fun.
What?
Y'all scared? Come on, let's go eat.
Dude, shut up. You're
Hey,
gonna get us
look.
killed.
Look, we got our stuff stolen in broad daylight in a town that we were cool with. There's no way I'm about to take any chances.
I got
Yeah.
nothing
Over
stolen.
here.
Can I like? Can I
Ready,
roll?
Ina?
Can I roll
Belac got nothing
survival
stolen.
to like make sure my items
Nah.
aren't stolen while we're here?
Everybody roll insight.
Oh crap! We're arguing in the middle of the street.
Yep.
24.
Ooh, that's a nice 12. 42.
28.
24.
30,
Um,
wait, 35.
okay. As Wahuru was sitting there talking, we sort of become aware that there are 4 sort of rough-looking people approaching.
Oh.
And they're sort of casually trying to act like they're not really paying attention to us, but they're getting closer.
I'm gonna look at them. Yeah.
You're gonna look at them. Okay, I mean.
Wait, you did. You saw them. What do you
Okay.
mean?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, what do you mean look at them? What are you gonna try to
Size them
Like,
up.
I'm gonna eye them like, I know you're coming towards us.
So you're trying to intimidate.
yeah.
You're starting something. Don't.
Well, no, I don't want to intimidate. I want
No.
I'm
Intimidate. This is what you do. This is what you do.
No, but you're not trying to intimidate. You're trying to make them aware that you're aware of their presence.
Yeah, which I guess could be an intimidation roll if you want to make it that.
It wouldn't be,
No.
because you're not trying to intimidate them. You're trying to let them know that you see them, but that's not saying I'm gonna do something bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like, I
Just
see you. You're not,
So what are you gonna do?
Just look at them.
What I'm gonna
Like,
have
stare
you
'em down.
do is
Diplomacy.
no. I'm gonna have you roll persuasion.
you're gonna have me roll persuasion?
I was actually thinking persuasion.
That's cap.
Okay. Wait, persuasion. I got that. Give me 1 second though. That would be okay. All right. So you need me to roll persuasion?
Yes.
Got you. Okay. All right. It's not god awful. 22.
22. Okay.
Yep.
They notice you see them,
Yeah.
and so the female in the front, she will stop pretending, and she'll motion to the guys with her, and they will start to approach.
If they start walking towards us, I'm gonna.
I don't like hitting women, but I can make exceptions. She trying to gank us. I mean,
Hey, if they
Don't just
serious,
start
I'm
a
about to
fight.
hit us with some bear strength and pound for pound. Don't play, bro.
Okay, all right. Before we start
Don't
fighting,
just start a fight.
if I'm looking at the female and she's not trying to hide it, I'll look at her and I will bow and say, "Amonino Solomir, do you have business with us?"
What?
What did you say that in?
I said the Amonino Solomu in Zulu, and then I said that in what race is this female?
She's human.
She's human. Okay, then I'll say it in wood tongue.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
it's human.
What did you say? Caleb, what did you say?
It's nothing.
Oh, okay.
it's a joke.
Oh, gotcha. She's gonna say, not to you, to the guys with her. Ooh, listen to his fancy words.
That's not
Wood?
good.
I'm
Say that
gonna.
again.
In wood,
Wait,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
walk forward and say, "What do y'all want?"
I'm confused, bro. I hear
You
nothing.
just have like this
I'll tell you
3-foot
what.
dude come out. What you want?
Hey, I'm gonna walk up and say, excuse our friend. Do you have a place where we can stop and get something to eat?
Stitch, shut up.
She is going to odd or even.
Even.
Oh no. Should
Okay.
be gone.
She will she is going to attempt to slap you. Just sort of backhand you.
Who? Me or Stitch?
Stitch.
Okay, good.
I'm rolling impulse to cut like right in.
Wait, you said attempt, right?
Well, I mean, she's gotta hit you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I had to roll for her, and she rolled horribly.
Okay.
So I know what you're at. She
Okay.
didn't hit you. And
Hey, good
that's
job,
without the
Stitch. Good job,
+1.
Stitch. Good character
that-
creation.
and that could be because she was a little distracted by the Shakaran that steps out from behind Wahuru. And-
insight.
Roll it.
Homeboy snuck up on us.
Okay.
Oh my God.
24.
Well, it wasn't. It
20.
wasn't that. It wasn't that the Shakaran wasn't trying to sneak. It's just we were focused here,
Yeah.
and so the Shakaran just walked up.
Yeah.
I am
Can't take any action.
38.
Okay. What are you guys trying? What are you rolling insight for?
To look at the
Didn't
Shikari.
we- Oh, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah, we wouldn't
confused.
know to roll insight.
Our party member was a Shorn, not a Shakaran. So I was.
Oh, you thought it was a
Never mind.
Raska? No. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I wonder what she's doing out here. Whatever. Never mind that.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool, but
Oh,
no.
wait.
That
Are we
would.
not
I
rolling
was like,
insight to
what?
look at it?
But okay.
I mean,
She's
Anthony,
one of
if
the
you-
OG Wahuru, and she's not
Anthony,
even
if you
here
want
anymore.
to, if you want to
That's
roll, you can
tragic.
roll.
Yeah, I got a 38.
Okay. So you would have noticed that even while she was trying to smack Stitch, the female was sort of looking off to the side. Her eyes get a little big, and
Can't be good.
she says, "Oh, Sargon, we were just playing, we were just trying to welcome these guys to the city. Let's go." And so she and her friends sort of beat a quick retreat.
I'm gonna say in Chaluk'Sen, have a nice day and wave. Not like trying to be like mean or anything, just like super polite.
Be
just,
condescending.
have a nice
Be
day.
condescending.
And
Have a nice day.
And then
The
when they're
Shikari-
walking away,
the
when they're
Shakaran
walking
will
away.
say back to you in perfect Cholu, they very rarely have nice days around here.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I see that you at least know the tongue and look to be of the people.
This is my homeland.
Well, not this city, but like.
Well, yeah, not from this city. I'm from
What? What?
What?
What?
Hey, can I
Which
say
city
You've
it?
been
from?
going through your freaking place for 6 months, bro.
No, he's trying to get the exact tribe
Yeah,
name.
I don't know the exact city I'm
Oh,
from.
okay.
Okay.
I'm not from the half.
Yeah, I know
I
you're
was
talking about.
going to
Raging
be
Forest, right?
mad.
No, he was trying to find the tribe name.
Yeah, it's
It
like
should
the
be
Raging
a thick
Forest.
packet.
Chaluk'Sen. Oh, I know what tribe I'm part of.
It's the Raging Horse.
No, that's a different thing. I'm from the Maasai tribe.
Ah,
There you go.
you are of the Maasai.
Yes.
Mhm. Well, I haven't seen many of you guys out in the past couple of months. What brings you to Downrill?
I got word that my father was ill, and I just came to check.
Oh, yeah, we heard something about some sickness or illness, but honestly, I mean, those Zulu those Zulus are some tough guys, and they don't let many people in.
I'll say thank you in Zulu.
And the rest of your family?
Yes. Well,
Um,
I don't know. My siblings might be.
okay, she says whatever he said. She doesn't speak Zulu, so
Yeah, no,
You
that's
know.
fair. That's the irony I was trying to catch in it.
so you guys
I'm gonna ask him, who is he?
who is she?
Yeah, who is she? Yes.
She. I am
How you
Sargent.
spell your name too?
It's SARGENZIN.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
that's
get
the
Marty.
girl.
Yes, that's a female.
I'll roll insight to see what kind of Shakaran she is. No.
I'm gonna say thank you for stepping in and ask her what did she hear? They seem to be afraid of you, so I'm gonna ask her who is she?
Nobody. I just know some things. But
out of game. I don't buy that.
I mean, I don't know.
Out of game.
Man,
Wait, Uriah. Wasn't Mephibosheth a Shikaran, or am I getting my races mixed up?
No, she's Shikaran.
Yeah, she's Shikaran.
Okay, they don't look related or like similar, do they?
I mean, you gotta roll. I mean,
Insight.
Shikarans are all
Insight roll
Shikarans.
is horrible, so I can't help you.
30.
you don't know because you haven't really been around a lot of Shikarans. You know, so
That was fantastic.
yeah.
Right. No, that's fair.
But where you guys you headed through? Or you're just gonna get something? I thought I heard somebody say getting something to eat.
Yeah, we're just trying to grab a bite and
And keep going.
Get
Wait,
his
what are you
dad
guys
as soon
talking
as
in?
Oh yeah.
Well, I started talking
Speaking
to
of Romo,
Chalu.
She's currently still speaking in no, because Stitch wouldn't have asked her anything in Cholu.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
then, what did you speak with her in?
Oh, that's a great question. I'll try wood tongue.
Yeah, okay. So she's speaking to you in Wood then.
And I started speaking in Oromo because any new city I'm in, I'm assuming that the language of merchants or whatever is a safe bet.
She can understand you, but when she responds to you in Oromo, it's a little rough.
Okay,
As if
I'm
she's
gonna
not.
say. Okay, it's a little rough in Oromo.
Yeah.
I'm a
Try
go.
half.
I'll try halfling. Hey, yeah, we're just trying to pass through here, and but we wanted to grab a bite before we left.
What did your friend say?
Okay,
We want to grab a bite before we leave.
Sure. Downrail has 2 taverns. You guys can take your pick. There's the Water's Edge, or the Green Stretch. Green Stretch is, I guess you would say, a little bit more reasonably priced, although you get what you pay for. And you know, so then there's the Water's Edge.
Let's go to the Water's Edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you ball and shot Collins, Stitch?
So she'll give you guys directions to the Water's Edge. And before we leave, Matatopa will step up to her.
She just played up. She was an employee of the Water.
Matatopa will step up to her non-threateningly and say, "So, what exactly have you heard of from Chaluk'Sen? You said that the Zulu were not letting you in or something. What?" And she will say, "Yeah, we frequently trade with the Cholu, but lately their western borders have been patrolled by armed Zulu warriors, and they're not the friendliest bunch. But I mean, they do let some trade go through, but it's things are kind of tough there. But that's all I know."
What language was that in?
No, she's speaking in. He's speaking to her in Wood, back and forth.
Okay, all right. I can.
If
Uriah,
you don't
should learn
mind me
wood.
asking, what happened
Oh.
here?
What
Because,
happened here? Nothing happened here. I don't know. What do you mean?
well, you have nice walls, but you have nobody to defend them for you. And the people here look tough.
Is that what you think? You really don't know much. But like I said, the water's edge is right around there. You guys can go check that out. And so she'll just start walking away.
All right, let's go to Water's Edge, y'all.
And then I'm gonna say have a nice day again.
No, she's already walked off.
She left.
All right, so we're going to go get Water's Edge.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and then get
All right.
some
How
food.
dare she backtalk to the defender?
Maybe if you would have mentioned something like that, but you
Yeah, I
didn't,
don't want to shove it in everybody's face.
right?
It seems common sense.
Back talk you.
Hi, how are you? I'm the defender.
All right. So because this is sort of a new place for us. So who wants to roll survival to see if we can stay on?
Oh, me.
Target.
Me.
I would love
me,
to roll survival
me,
to see what
me,
path we're on. Me.
me.
Uriah
Me.
called first.
This game is.
Is it rigged? I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but would you have gotten a 33?
Could I have gotten a 33? No.
Well, there you go. So
Yeah.
yeah, we have no problem finding the place, and the water's edge. It looks to be a well-constructed building, and actually, it's part of it is on the land, but it actually goes out into the water. But the parts that's on water is raised and it's on stilts.
Okay.
And
Nice.
It's the water's edge.
yeah, and as we approach, you can sort of see like an angle, and from the angle that we can see, there are actually people who have fishing lines hung outside the window.
Nice. Okay. So we're gonna walk on in.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
So
Um,
I'm gonna roll insight when I walk in, just to see if we can get like a lay of the restaurant or the tavern.
Okay.
I roll a 32.
All right. I mean, it looks to be a lot like taverns that you guys have seen in other places. Only the tables and the chairs are, they appeared to have like a nautical theme to them. And actually the tabletops are massive seashells. And so they've been inverted. And so like there's a pit in the middle. And in the middle, there's gravel and like some incense burning, in each of the tables. And the patrons in there still look to be a rough lot, but they're not, they don't seem to be as menacing as some of the other people you've encountered so far in the city.
Okay.
And as we walk in, a halfling female will say, welcome to the water's edge, fine travelers. Come, sit. She's speaking good, and you will notice that in this area, most people will just start out speaking wood.
So I'm going to speak to her in halfling.
Of course.
And I'm going to be like, hey, I don't know wood. Hopefully you understand me.
Oh, I do, man. You know what? I haven't heard many non-halflings in this area speaking half-tongue.
Oh, yeah. Well, my best friend is right there, and I'm going to point to Reaper.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
we grew up together.
Oh, okay. Well, for you guys, I'll give you my best table.
Awesome.
And,
Thank you so much.
She will yell across the room, Jenkins, get up out of that table. and
She just
And,
kicks someone off the table for you.
I'm sorry,
big,
Jenkins.
a big burly looking guy.
Oh wow.
All right, he'll get up. I was done anyway. And he'll throw some coins on the table, and he'll walk out. He can mean old halfling. He's gonna be like that. He's treating everybody like that. Yeah. So she said, "Don't mind him. You guys, come on over. Come on over."
Oh, poor Jenkins.
How are you guys? Oh, are you a Chaluk'Sen? You know what? I haven't been over there in so long. How they doing up in there?
I don't know. I haven't been there in a long time.
Well, you were supposed to give me some news. I gave you the best table here. That's all right. That's all right. How are you doing, young halfling? Turning to Rasitlian.
I was still talking. I said something.
She talks fast, guys. You guys got to jump in.
Literally said something as soon as she finished.
Keep going. She's talking. Keep going.
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. What are you trying to say?
When we come back, I'll give you some news.
Okay. Sounds good. So, how are you doing, young halfling?
I'm good. What's your name by chance? I haven't seen many halflings. I'm just now leaving my group.
Hold on. You're a halfling, and you haven't seen any halflings.
Well, many halflings that I already know.
Well, I mean, you don't know somebody until you know somebody. I can understand that. All right. My name's Tyrandal.
Yeah.
Sure, it's TIRRENDAL. Boy, you sure are tall one, she says, looking up at Manitoba.
His son's even taller.
Huh?
His son's even taller.
Are you tall or you have? Because usually you're shrunken. But
no, usually I'm in large size.
Yeah, he walks around in large.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
You know what? No. For comedic purposes, I'll stay in like middle size. Then when she brings up that you're tall, I'll go large size.
Well, no, I mean, if you typically are tall, you're tall.
Okay.
And that's his son, huh? Yeah, he's a tall one too.
Greetings.
Yeah, greetings to you. Have a seat, guys. What do you want? We got. Hey, look. I think they just pulling up some fresh fish. You want some fresh fish?
Yeah, fish sounds good. What's your favorite dish?
I like them all.
What would you recommend
Where
for me?
are we?
The fresh fish.
What is the name of the restaurant, real quick? Out of game.
Water's Edge.
Rasitlian.
Okay.
It's the Water's Edge, man.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry.
You're gonna ask her something?
Oh, I was gonna ask you, out of the fresh fish that they've been cooking up, which one would you recommend?
Oh, honestly, I mean, we got it all here, but I like the cat. That's some
I'll
good
take
fish.
the cat.
All right, I'll get you some cat.
Catfish, right?
All right,
Sounds good.
Sure.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. What's a chip? I don't know what the chips are.
It's potatoes.
Fish and crisps.
You mean crisps?
Crisps.
No.
Or potatoes.
It's like a British thing. It's like what they call fries.
Yeah, mate.
No, I mean here's the thing. Out of game, I understand what you're saying. In game, she doesn't have a clue what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, fish and chips is not an EverLore thing.
They don't have chips.
It should be.
They don't have.
No, we have crisps.
Stitch, mate. It's fish and it's. I don't know what you think chips are. It's crisps, mate.
You know what? Looking at Vandra, you seem like you have a discerning palate. They can have that cat and crisps or whatever they're talking about, but how about I give you a nice fried cat with some slices of guavar.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I would love to have that.
She's gonna run your pockets, my guy.
All right. No, I mean it's real good, real good. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Thank you.
get some of that guava. Make sure it's nice and fresh. You guys are gonna love it. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Oh, all right, sir. I'll take
right.
a seat.
Can I roll
Is the
knowledge
chair
to see if
too
I
big
know
for
what
me?
guar is?
I'm sorry, say
Bruh.
again, Caleb.
I showed
Oh, yeah.
you.
What?
Thing that. Never mind.
Oh, also, I'm going to say to her.
It's different. That was guava, and it was pronounced guava. This is guarvar.
All
They
right,
just
fine,
read it
whatever.
differently.
It's
Go ahead,
probably
then.
the same
I
fruit.
pronounce it
She's
guava.
just saying it
So-
wrong because it's her accent. Is the chair too small for me?
No, I mean the guy who was there was a really large guy.
Okay, all right, sick.
Yeah.
I'll just sit where he's sitting then.
All right.
Where he sitting.
Yeah. So after a short while, a couple of the halflings will bring out. Is everybody getting something?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Madatoba will
Any of us on a
ask for some strawberry fusions, and so she's gonna bring out some drinks and stuff like that. And
I'll take water,
bring
okay?
up-
I'll take water.
You're gonna take some water?
Yeah.
I mean, I could just go outside and dip a cup in there and bring you some water. You sure you don't want water?
What's your favorite ale?
Oh, I mean, we got all kind of ales, but
I'll
take
some ale.
okay, we'll get you some ale. Anybody want anything else? We got some
Caleb,
fusions.
are
We got
you
some-
of age? Is
Yeah,
there
he's
like an
22.
age limit?
He's
Is there like
22.
a-
Are you out of game? Are you asking her that?
No. I'm just asking, is there a drinking age? Like where you're not allowed to drink in game?
Out
No.
of game, yeah. Different cultures deal with it differently, but this doesn't seem like the place that has a lot of rules.
I'm
Makes sense.
22.
Okay.
What do you mean, am I of age?
So
Well, you're the halfling. They live way longer than us. So 22 to us is shorter
Well, aren't you
than
22?
22.
That was
No,
the
I'm
going away
25.
party.
So guys,
Oh.
that's going to be let's see, that's going to be a silver piece for you, a silver piece for you, a silver piece for you, 2 silver pieces for you, 2 silver pieces for you. So Madatopa and Vandra will have 2 silver pieces.
Yeah.
Everyone else, she's charging 1 silver piece.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give her the 2 silver pieces, and then just as a rule of thumb for Vandra, I'm gonna give her 2 other silver pieces for her personally, and be like, here you go, thank you for the great service. This one is for you to keep.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
Alright.
gonna give her 7 just to put me at an even number, like a 0. So
you're just going to give her 7
yeah, I was
silver pieces when
paying
she
her.
charged you 1?
I'm giving her the 1, and then I'm giving her 7 for herself.
Okay. All right.
One.
I'm giving her 1.
Yes.
Madatopa is giving her 2 because that's what she charged him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
get-
not
I get
generous.
it.
A nice
You guys
number
have no
with a
sense of
nice
frugality.
230.
I wish Wahuru was a little bit more wise about how they spend. Y'all aren't frugal at all.
She's going
Talking about? I only spent 4 silver pieces total.
She's going to say, "Hush up, little man. Well, little big man, hush up. Let them do what they want to do."
I'm just trying to be polite.
How can I
Yeah.
help you gracious travelers?
Well, we were wondering.
You got any fresh berries?
Some berries? Sure,
Yep,
we
fresh berries.
we keep them fresh. That way, that's how we make the fusions.
Yeah.
Oh, question. I was wondering how you keep your fruits and stuff fresh. And also, I really enjoyed the guava, or guavar is my attempt to say it, the guavar fruit that was kind of sweet and spicy. I've never actually have tried it before.
But you're part dwarf, right?
Yeah, I am.
I mean,
I've
that's
had some family.
a dwarven fruit. It's a dwarven fruit. You should have tasted it before, but it's okay. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, we have our ways to keep things cold. Yeah,
Okay.
we have our ways. Sure.
Okay.
You guys passing through?
Yes.
Yes.
we are.
I think so.
Yes.
We talked to Wahuru. Yeah, where we're passing through. Where are we just gonna travel through the night, or are we gonna camp in the woods?
What time is it?
So, it is getting later into the afternoon.
Yeah, let's just travel all the way through night, and then we can sleep during the day.
No. Let's
There we
ask
go.
her a hotel got any rooms?
No, let's go.
So she has walked away while you guys are talking amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Madatupa will say, yeah. Well, guys, I mean, do we even know where we're going? I have been obviously
Would I know
through
where
this
I'm
way,
going?
but not on this route.
You would because of your thing.
But
I'm not gonna.
I'm asking the LM. Oh wait, yeah, I have astral infusion,
Yes, there
so
you
I
go.
know.
Yeah.
I just say so I would be able to lead the way, right?
I'll help.
Okay, that gives you an understanding of where you are and sort of where you want to go, but it doesn't give you a road map.
Well, yeah, I know.
So right now this village is on the water's edge. So
Yeah.
it's a big river. So
If we had a dreidel, it would work so well. We could just float on the
So why
water.
don't we? Hey,
I
can we
could turn into a fish.
stay for the night and then in the morning ask questions about our next?
Or we can just ask her. Hey, so I'm gonna say in halfling. Hey, Miss Tyrrendale or Tyrrendale?
Tyrrendal? Yes.
Yes, sorry. Hey, Miss Tyrrendale. We were wondering if you knew the way to get to Chaluk'Sen.
Sure. Just about everybody around here knows how to get there.
Oh, okay, awesome. Thank you. Could you point us or, maybe help us out?
Directions.
Sure. You guys, to get there, you're gonna have to go see Esnop the water rat.
Okay.
Sorry, could you
Not
please
the water rat?
preferably while spelling out that name?
Sure, it's Esnop, ESNOP.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the water rat. You can see it's shot right over there. She points across the way. There's a small harbor, and she's pointing you guys to the harbor area.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your help.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, you guys will just have to, catch a ride, go up the river, be there in a couple of days.
Okay. Yeah, thank you again. Until we meet again.
Ah, all right. You guys enjoy the food?
Oh,
Yes,
yes, I
very good.
did. Also, I have a question. Do you have like a hat or something that maybe I can show people about?
Something wrong with my color? My clothes? I mean,
No. I was wondering if you guys had, I don't know, anything that one could help
Merchandise of your shop.
to show the water's edge.
oh, sort of like a way to get people in here, huh?
Yes.
Well,
Vandra's out of game. Vandra's really like inventing sponsors.
yeah, we
If I'm gonna have a shop, if I do all this for other people down the road, they might remember. I don't know.
I hear you. It's a nice idea, but we got our ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just wondering. Thank you again.
All right, no problem. Hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. She goes and starts talking to somebody else.
Awesome. Okay.
All right.
So I mean, you guys were there, but yeah, we can go see Esnop the water rat, and he's got something for us to ride down. It'll be a few days journey. Yada yada.
Okay, we're going to cross.
Are we all ready to go? Says Madatopa.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so.
All right. So it's just pretty much like right down the street. The harbor area has a few boats at anchor. There are a lot of sailors, you know, packing cargo and stuff like that. The building that she pointed out is a building that is actually set out on the water. As we approach, it looks like it's sort of like a pontoon boat where it's just floating on the water. And there's there's like a wood and rope bridge that anchors that to the mainland.
Okay. I guess we'll go into the shop, and I would say in Dwarven, just attempting. Hi, I'm Vandra, part of Wahuru, and we were told to speak to Esnop, the water rat, to get to Chaluk'Sen.
Okay, what's a Wahuru?
Oh, it's the six of us. It means the liberators. That's what we do. We liberate those who
Didn't
need
nobody ask you what it means? I just wanted to know what it is. All right. Hey, Esnop, you got some customers. It was one of the guys walking out with carrying stuff, and he sort of just gruffly walks by you, pushes through you guys.
Cool.
Out of the back will come a Burvor. Has an eye patch on, has a big hat over his head, and seems like just a brace of weapons all over him.
Okay.
Well, not him. It's a female, and she will say, "Okay, so you're Wahuru, you said?"
Yes, that's who we are.
All right. How can I help Wahuru?
We had asked a friend, and a person we just got acquainted with at the water's edge how to get to Chaluk'Sen, and she told us to Esnop. Well, we had to visit Esnop the water rat in order to get there, and so she was like, "Hey, just go down to that," and she pointed out the store, and she was like, "Yeah, just talk to them, and they'll get you there. It'll be a few days' journey." So we were like, "Thanks, Tyrendal," and we came down here.
Okay, well, yeah, that was a thorough explanation.
Sorry.
Yeah, sure, we can get you where you want to go. To get there, you're gonna have to go upriver, and looks like let me see. She'll look over at a board, and there's a bunch of scribbles there. Anybody who can read.
What's it in?
There's two different primary tongues. One is wood, and then the other one is Oromo. So anybody can read those two.
I can't read, period. Full stop.
You can read Oromo?
No, I can't read, period.
No, Stitch can read Oromo.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Is that your base tongue?
Yeah.
Oromo's not a base tongue.
Oh.
No, your base tongue would
What do
Elven.
you have? Base literacy or literacy?
Basic literacy.
okay, yeah,
Elven.
that's not Oromo then.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys don't know what it says, but she says, yeah, it looks like the wave breaker seems to be ready. Sure. I can get you guys passage on that. Probably in about, she looks outside, looks up at the sun. Probably about 2 hours.
Okay.
And it'll only be 20 silver pieces each.
All right, sounds fair.
Manitoba will say,
I'm gonna
"Ooh, that
roll
sounds a
market
bit
price.
steep."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just about. I was about to
Yeah.
do market price prices.
Yeah. And she'll say, well, I mean,
What? So what do I need for that?
well, actually, Manitoba has started engaging her first.
Oh, okay.
And Manitoba also has market price.
Yeah.
And I mean, sometimes people come in and say things are kind of steep, but we got to make a living. Yeah, I understand, and I'm sure you guys work very hard, but maybe 5 silver pieces. I mean, we've been traveling for a long time. We really we don't have a lot. Can't do 5. Let's see. We got to do a roll here. Mike, roll a d12 for me, please.
D12.
And Uriah, roll a d12 for her, please.
3.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow. 5. Dang it. Well, you guys do look kind of dirty. So I guess.
Oh yeah, the dirtiest.
I guess we could probably make an exception for you guys, but don't go telling nobody. We got our ways around here, so.
I understand. We will definitely just bring people to your establishment instead.
Oh, okay. I like that. 5 silver pieces, that'll work. 5 silver pieces each, that is.
Yeah.
All right, sounds nice. I'll pay up. And I will pay on behalf of Manitoba.
Oh, says Manitoba. Okay. Thank you, son.
No problem.
5 whole silver pieces.
Yes.
I don't know if I can
You just
afford that,
spent
guys.
7. What are you talking about, bro?
You just spent 7,
You
so you
just
can
did it to
balance
get
everything
even.
out.
You were like, ooh, let me get rid of these 7. They're weighing me down.
So she says, you guys go ahead and you can rest over there. Put your stuff down over there, and at where she's pointing to, it's actually an all glass sort of patio, and there's just some seating out there, and so she wants us to sit out there. She says Big Drum will be back, and he'll be able to get you guys on Wavebreaker before too long.
Okay. And he'll get us on the wave. Got it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you
No
so
problem.
much.
All right, guys.
I'm
I'm gonna roll insight, just kind of see, like, observe anything, to check out where we're going, stuff like that. Just kind of see what's going on.
Okay.
23.
I mean, it's just like before. It's just you see boats going up and down the river. You see people out there fishing.
Do they look tough like before?
What?
Do they look menacing like before?
Oh yeah, I mean, everything about this place looks menacing.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to the Bloodstar gang about more animals. I'm gonna be like, so what about a lizard and a frog and just like random things, small animals, just coming up with stuff.
All right, guys, it is 8:52.
It is.
So we are going to go ahead and start wrapping it up.
Okay.
Let's couple questions here. Just from your brief encounter with Downrill, who do you guys think is the most dangerous person you just encountered?
I got
Sardine.
No.
Sarginson?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarginson.
All right, so who else says Sarginson?
I said sorry.
I do.
Okay, anybody else have a different answer?
That was the female at the beginning, right? I wasn't in the room when you said the
That's correct.
name. Hold on.
Okay.
How do you spell that?
Sargenzin is SARGENZIN.
Uh-oh.
And
Okay.
she was...
Oh, she was Shikari.
Although I had my suspicions about Tyrindal.
I mean, you just get one answer. So, which you gonna pick?
Okay. Based on the experience, I'm giving Sargenzin, but I'm telling you that when she told Big Dude to get up and had to get up and hold that, I was like, wow, this halfling means this. Like that's
Well, I mean, I get how, like, you could kind of get that, but I feel like she's just a Socian, and so she gets along with people, and it's like, oh, well, you know, she's really nice. I'm not going to try and
that's why I told you, based off of everything, I'm going Sargenzin. I'm just letting him know I noted some of the stuff that Tyrindal did.
All right.
That's fair.
And what was the relationship between the three children?
They were siblings.
They were brother and
Yeah,
sister.
they were siblings.
Can you guys give me anything in more detail? What do you think?
They were a family.
That would be siblings, yes, but a little bit more detail. Anything?
They were
I'm just trying to
dwarves.
get- what was your impression of them? What
They
did you
were
see?
frightened. They felt overwhelmed. They were scared when somebody offered them berries. They
This,
told
you
them
just
that-
throwing out words, man. They were frightened. They was overwhelmed. I can help. Woo!
These were dwarven children trying to head back to Hilltop. They were maybe they were like family or another piece of the family of Hilltop, because they weren't the first dwarven children we saved or like seen saved. PEMDAS had some other ones, and like even the guards had like covered them up and was like, give them time so they could change and grieve and everything that they had gone through. So these children probably are related to like Delos Dominion and all that stuff that's been going on with the other dwarven children surrounding Hilltop.
Okay. Anybody else?
Something that seems weird to me. I feel like these children, they knew Chaluk'Sen, and like Chaluk'Sen changed form, and he was talking to them like he had known them previously. And that could have just been like a spell, like how you cast it, and it's like the friendship thing. But I feel like they're kind of families who live in this area, because we saw Chaluk'Sen and Bestial, like in, you know, the sort of when we were heading towards Hilltop. And so I feel like that, you know, they lived in this area, and they I feel like I had something strong there, but then I started trailing off.
No, I think
No,
they
I
did
think
in the
they're
beginning.
probably orphans.
Okay.
I just
Alright.
read it off Dave's face.
I think they're orphans.
Okay. All right. What do you got, Davey?
Now,
I think that they're like a village had been previously, or like multiple villages in the area has been ransacked and raided by the Delos Dominion, and I think everybody's just running to Hilltop, and I think not that they're all related, but they all of the children have something in common, because they're all being picked and like picked off by the Delos Dominion, and yeah, that's it.
It's
All
something
right.
about dwarven children they really going after.
Okay. All right. Caleb, I'll give you 1 EP for this. They were orphans. Let's see. Uriah, odd or even?
Odd.
It was 10.
No!
Okay. You so I can't give you guys any more EP for that.
What about for the first question?
Right.
No, you guys didn't get the first question.
Dang.
Sorry, you should have changed your
good
answer.
guy.
I knew it!
Yeah.
Oh!
I knew it! I had it in my heart!
Yeah.
Oh.
I
But,
threw him off course.
Yeah, Sargensen, she works for Terrendale.
I knew it.
well, and-
I called it during the stream.
You
I was
did.
like,
That's why I thought you were
no.
going to go with it. But yeah.
No!
So anyway, okay. So, what was happening with Chaluk'Sen and the kids?
Chaluk'Sen read their minds with a spell and transmutated into somebody they previously knew.
Okay. Anybody else?
You know what? I'm gonna take a daring stance on this. I'm going to say that Chaluk'Sen was trying to go on a stealth mission to see where they're taking these dwarven children, right? So he was pretending to be a dwarf, and he was trying to be kidnapped near these children so he could see where they were being taken, so he could stop what the kidnappings were doing at the source. And so,
Undercover?
yeah, and so he was with the children when they were first taken, and now that he's found the children, he's taking that form again so he can say, hey, you don't need to worry, I was with you the whole time, you're safe.
Okay. Anybody else?
I hesitate to give an answer because my answer is kind of similar to the both of theirs. And so it seems like I'm just tacking on to what they said. But I do have a mixture of, I do believe that it read their minds a little bit. But I'm not sure if it was to transform into someone they knew as much as it was to see like what they had gone through and then put them to rest. I do have a suspicion that he may have been undercover. I'm not sure if it was that deep, but I do think that he was trying to get to the bottom of something. I honestly feel like he was led by the same person that's leading Matatopa, because every time they meet, they talk about their leading, like they're being led by someone as part of the resurrected, and they just have their own things that they have to do. You know what I mean? They have their own callings. And so I think this is part of his, and that he has to help figure out what's going on over here.
Okay. Caleb, Mike, anything?
Nope.
Pretty much just what Davey said. That's what I was
Nope.
thinking.
Okay. I will give Davey, Anthony, and Uriah 1 EP.
Baby.
You didn't get it, but those were good, thoughtful answers. Okay. So let's see.
I have a
Caleb?
question.
Okay.
Just to appease me, if I had guessed even, would it have been the full 10?
No,
No.
it
You
wasn't.
would've gotten
It wasn't. No, that was to see
Okay.
what I was going to do about the first answer.
Got it. Okay.
Because yeah, you're right. It did appear that Sargensen was the most powerful.
Yeah.
So I was trying to lean towards you guys, but
I understand. Okay.
I feel like
And-
the role playing tonight was really strong. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think I
Especially
fought really
things
well
being
tonight.
dumb and being like, hey, you all are coming up for a conversation.
Oh,
Where's
yeah,
Sue?
no. I liked the way that Rasitlian, he stepped out and he was like, hey, what's up?
Okay. Let's see.
Why are you laughing, huh?
Caleb, roll a D6, please.
Ooh, la la.
Get a 6. If you don't get a 6, you're no longer my brother.
Wow.
That's fine.
Okay.
Drop
Odd or
down.
even?
No, I'm kidding.
Huh?
Odd or even?
Oh, that's a good question.
Just go odd.
I'm going even.
Okay. Good job. So I had rolled a 2. You guys can't see that. It's a 2. So you said even, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you would have said odd, I would have deducted it from your roll. Since you said even, I'm adding it to your roll.
Yeah, we got 7.
Yeah.
All right. So, hey, Cam fam, thanks for joining us for tonight's episode of EverMore with EverLore. You guys can learn more about this new tabletop RPG called EverLore that I created it's part of a boundless gaming system that these guys have helped me. We've been playing this game for a while, and we're real excited about it. So you guys can learn more on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at EverLore Game, and also on our website at www.manchildltd.com. Until next time, remember, no matter who you are, this game is for you. See you, Cam.
Bye, kids,
Bye,
man.
Goodbye. Uriah.
What was that?
I have 383 not core EP.
But yeah, that would be crazy.